Listen, I am not here to rush summer out the door, but we all know winter will be here before we know it. And the best thing that we can do now is prep for that cold weather, get everything in line for gift giving season, and of course, those outdoor games where it's going to be so cold. So today, I'm going to show you how to decorate on a super fluffy Sherpa blanket. And yes, it's a thick blanket and it's also Sherpa. And we're going to do something pretty cool with this. So keep watching. Hey guys, Kelly Walters here, and I'm really excited about this video because one of the biggest questions, or I guess you could say shocks, that we get at trade shows is when somebody sees a Sherpa jacket, sweatshirt pullover, full zip, blanket, and they are just shocked that we were able to decorate it. Decorate it at that to where we've been able to provide a quality, very high-end look for our customers. And of course, ours are examples, but you know what? They get to touch and feel and see what they can actually do with a heat press. Now, this blanket is the epic Sherpa blanket from J America. And man, when I say this blanket is thick and plush and soft and cozy, that is exactly what it is. Now, we're gonna give a stitch look to this, and I am not going to hoop. I'm not going to worry about threads. I am not going to worry about needles breaking or even having to worry about, you know, being able to go through something that is this thick. We're using the heat press, and I am using the Hotronix Autoclam, the 16x20, and in 20 seconds, I'm gonna have a twill stitched look that's gonna have a nice felt top layer. So this one's super, super easy, and guess what? You can do it too. So let's go ahead and take a look at our transfer and then go apply. Now the transfer or solution of choice is going to be one of our newer products called Sport Stitch. Now, if you guys have not heard about this or seen about this product, this is a must, okay? This is something that really takes any and all products from bags, accessories, apparel, headwear, and gives that traditional twill stitched look. But guess what? It is going to be heat applied, and yes, it is a permanent adhesive. Now, when we take a look at this, there is actual stitching. Okay, so that's not fake stitching. These layers have been stitched together, and then your adhesive is on the back. So yes, this can be heat applied. Now, the cool thing about this is you can choose two colors, two layers, right? And so our first layer is going to be white, and our top layer is going to be either a twill or a felt. And in this case, we went with a felt. Now, the reason why I love felt on this design is because this is going to give us a nice smooth hand. Now, these are going to be two separate pieces, but we're going to apply them at the same time. We could have chosen to have this connected and have some material here, but we love garment show through, and especially when you have a big, beautiful transfer like this that could also go on a bag, say like a duffel bag or a sweatshirt. You can also put it on this blanket, and this is something we're going to cozy and cuddle up with, so we want as much flexibility in our transfer solution as possible. So super, super easy, no stitching. It's going to take upper heat only at 300 degrees for 20 seconds. I am going to pre-press as well. And guys, the minute our heating element lifts up, it's going to be complete. So let's go ahead and put this on our press. Now, we are using our 16x20 Autoclam, but I have our 11x15 platen in here. Now, what I'm actually going to do is remove my platen cover and my pillow, which was used for a previous project. And the reason why I did that is because I actually want the grip effect of what this pad has. It's going to help this blanket just drape over and kind of hold on without having to tape it down, worry about it in any way. Now, I'm going to do a corner placement on this, and I do want to go diagonally. So we're going to just line our first, and I will pre-press here in just a minute. And then we will come in with our west and just place that where we'd like that in terms of spacing as well. Now, as you can kind of see, we're doing it to where the West Beverly logo is going to be tailed off with the corner. But of course, there are so many different ways that you could really create this. You could even go just like that on the side, but we're gonna have a little fun today and go this route. Now remember, a great way to really ask or warrant for more money in that order is to add some personalization and additional customization. So if you want to be able to capitalize on fulfilling orders with names, personalization, numbers, especially for gifts when it comes to the holiday season, then do not be afraid to also put a name at a different area of the blanket. And CAD Cut Soft Flock is another material that's excellent for that. And of course, we can also do twill names and numbers as well. So this is the layout I want. Now I'm going to remove this, test my pressure, which we need to adjust since I removed my pillow. And we are at a 4. We do want to go with a medium to firm pressure, so I'm going to increase just a little bit more. And I'm at a 5. So once we add our West Beverly and our cover sheet, we will probably be in a 6 to 7 range. Now back on our logo and design, go. And then all I need is my cover sheet. Now, after 20 seconds, there's no carrier on this, so we don't have to worry about peeling that. Because our autoclam is going to automatically pop open, I would recommend just coming over and grabbing the blanket before it could potentially fall off and hit the floor. And we're going to remove our cover sheet, and just like that, it's complete. Now, you can see this right when the heating element lifted. We don't have any scorching. We still have a beautiful thick pile of this Sherpa, and it looks like it's stitched on, but it's actually not. Okay, you saw in 20 seconds, we were able to create and decorate this high retail, very premium item for customers. Now, not only are we offering a premium blanket that has that really, really soft plush, like I can't say it over and over again, it's a squishy blanket. And then of course we've got this premium decoration on here that looks like it is sewn twill, but yet we don't have to worry about the backing. We don't have to worry about stitches going through this really, really thick pile. So what does this mean for you? How can you maximize opportunity with this? Well, we all know the minute it gets cold outside, no matter the event, no matter the game, there's a certain temperature that people will do anything to stay warm, from coffee to hot chocolate. They'll go buy warmies, and yes, they will buy blankets. So if you have a school store that you are working with, whether you are popping up at those or you are providing items for the school to pop up at, don't forget about blankets, and don't forget about thick plush blankets that you can actually decorate on that don't scorch, that are going to be high level and premium products for customers. Now, we've talked about personalization. We've talked about adding names and numbers. Soft flock is another great HTV material to use when it comes to Sherpa. But you know what? I love how this turned out, and I guarantee you, you're not going to see that in retail locations without having some type of stitch on there. Yes, that's permanent adhesive, and yes, it can be laundered. So guys, think outside of the box, add something warm and cozy, and yes, say yes that you can decorate on Sherpa. Remember, skip the stitch and stick with the press when it comes to sport stitch. I'm Kelly Walters. Thanks so much for watching, and happy decorating.